By the way, an NBA All-Star. What's that?
Don't short me my year now. I know it wasn't a long year, but don't short me
Oh,
my
you played
year.
15 years.
Yeah, don't short me my half a season with Milwaukee. Not even half a season, my 4 games with Milwaukee now.
How many games was it?
It was a cup of coffee.
But it was 15 years.
Well, I didn't count it, but people told me it was year of service, so hey.
Well, in your pension.
With that, it counts.
You go with your pension.
Yeah, but for me, I was like,
So
it was a waste.
I talked about earlier, I had a top 10 most valuable people. I included some coaches there.
Yeah, definitely.
A lot of people, be as honest as you can with me. Okay, I'm a football guy, and then I love the NBA. Troy Aikman, John Elway, Peyton Manning called teammates out.
Gotcha.
Okay, they dealt with upstairs and players. Yeah. There was a bridge. Chris Paul's a guy I love.
Yeah.
He is not well liked by players. You played with him.
Yeah.
Of your 15 years you played with him, why don't guys like him?
People think he's a politician.
Okay.
People don't trust politicians.
Is that really it?
Yeah, does things within the locker room that some teammates question. Dealing with management and coaches, people deem it as sneaky, things like that, but you don't know what's going on behind the closed door, so it leads to speculation.
So he has excellent relationships with Adam Silver, all of his coaches, front office people. That doesn't land well for players who don't think he's all in as a player.
Yeah, as a teammate. They think he has an agenda, like a hidden agenda, that doesn't include the rest of the 14 guys.
But when he left the Clippers, Blake went into the tank, and he's had a great year. Could I not argue, listen, the bottom line is he's a smart guy. He doesn't care if he's liked by players. Ultimately, he's a really valuable player.
Oh, he is. No, he does his job well, which is...
You didn't like him?
Facilitate the ball to his teammates. He did well for Blake.
And he plays defense.
Yeah, and he made Blake a lot of money into an all-star.
He made DeAndre Jordan a lot of money.
I'm saying both of those guys. But for some guys, it's deeper than basketball. It's about relationships. It's about, do I trust you in more than just a basketball sense for some guys. You were all about winning. I think you like him. Yeah, winning, but when it comes across as like being selfish at times, if you watch, like, Chris Paul numbers are great throughout the years. Assist numbers are excellent.
Yeah.
But for some people, it's like that's the only thing he can do is get an assist or a turnover. So when they get the ball, they're in position that they have to do something with, and so the numbers are going to be there. Like, in that sense, for some people, like that's a selfish way to play basketball.
All right, so
but for people that number people and analytic people and all that, it's great.
No, I mean, analytically, he's one of the best guards that's ever played the game.
So
the guys upstairs, by the way, love it.
They love it. But for some guys that need the ball to get into their thing.
Couldn't I argue the other? Blake Griffin's the selfish guy. Blake Griffin, analytic people don't like Blake Griffin. They're like, he's not an efficient player.
Well, everybody's not in analytics.
Well,
Everybody's
but analytics are now, they're dominating the league.
And that's the sad part.
Is it?
Yeah, because you need real basketball people that know the game of basketball with those guys. You just can't have analytics dominating. I think it needs to be a nice mixture.
Well, Golden State has a mixture. Steve Kerr played.
Yes.
And Bob Myers is the analytic guy.
Okay, that's fine.
Daryl Morey's the analytic guy, but Mike D'Antoni was a good European player. So they
don't correlate to the right now. Like, I think you need people that played this game in place with those guys and the analytical guys. So which is fine.
You're not anti-analytic.
Not at all, because that's part of that's the way of the future. I'm with that. I get it.
Yeah.
And it's been part of the league for years now. I get that. But you also, like, people have let the eye test, whether you can play or not, whether can you help me win or not.
But Blake,
and that has nothing to do with analytics. Like, that has nothing to do with analytics.
Okay, but here's a prime example. John Wall eye test.
Mm-hmm.
It looks great. Then analytics, he can't shoot and he's not efficient.
Okay, so therefore you have honest conversations with him and you tell him this is what you need to do to be successful. These are your numbers doing this. These are your numbers doing that. That's analytics, right?
Right.
And then you have the honest conversation, the eye test. This is what you need to do to be successful. to help us win.
Are you more eye test or analytics?
I'm more eye test.
I'm more analytics.
So we can work together, but we can work together.
I'm 75-25 analytics. You're
probably 50-50.
Well, then you're not more.
I'm not more. I said I understand it. It has to be a part of the game.
Okay.
There's even balance. There's conversations.
Because
us sitting in the room figuring out what 15 guys, analytical and the eye test, what 15 guys we can put on our roster that can help us win a championship. That's what I'm into.
Yeah, Chris Paul's good at that analytic thing.
So, and you need other guys you need a PJ Tucker. I'm saying you need a guy like that.
Is he a good analytics player? He plays defense.
I don't know. I'm saying my analytical numbers probably wasn't great.
Oh, I think they're better than you think. You were an efficient player.
But I'm about winning. Like I've never been in the numbers. I'm saying I've never been in how many points I average, rebounds, assists, none of that ever. Did we win or did we lose? Did I know if I played well, if I didn't play well? I don't need nobody. I don't need no numbers to tell me that, no plus minus. I don't need none of that.
So of all the great players you've played with, and Chris Paul's certainly a great player,
yes.
Of all the great players you played with in 15 years, I mean, you played Nets and Nuggets and Clippers and Knicks and Bucks, so you probably played with, is it fair to say in your career you played with 10 great players? I mean, I'm talking high-end great players that will get Hall of Fame consideration. 8, 10?
That's stretch.
Oh,
that's
6?
A stretch. 6.
So of the 6,
7.
6 to 7 Hall of Fame worthy guys, Chris Paul was the least liked of those players.
From his teammates,
yes.
I would probably say yes.
All right, well, I appreciate your honesty on that. Okay, let's go to the 2 series. First of all, Cleveland, Boston. Who do you like? Why?
Cleveland and Boston. Cleveland, because they have LeBron. Until somebody proves that they're going to beat LeBron in the East, it's tough for me to pick against him right now. But I like Boston as a team. I like their unit. I like what they've gelled at the right time. They got guys playing out of their mind. Tatum, Marcus Smart, Brown, they're playing great. And they've been playing great before.
But they're 20.
And this man been the 7 straight. So, hey.
Okay.
I'm going with the guy.
I'm with you. Okay, now we go west is Golden State, Houston. Who do you like? Why?
Golden State, because they average 30 assists, 29, 30 assists a night.
That is a ton.
And they play defense on the nightly basis when it counts, which is in the playoffs, and they understand where they are now. And they've been there. They've been there. And
that's a thing.
And they're hungry for more. If you listen to Draymond's comments the other day, like they look at Houston as being in the way of getting another championship.
Yeah.
So I think they're locked in. Houston's been playing well this season, this regular season, throughout the playoffs so far. But I think they're vulnerable. I think they have gaps. A team in Minnesota who they let get close at home and get a game. Like it's the stuff like that I'm reserved to pick them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going
Harden
to
and Chris Paul haven't had a lot of nights where they both play great on the same night.
And they need that every night to beat them.
Night.
To be Golden State, they need that every night.
I totally agree. Good seeing you, Kenyon Martin. Good stuff. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.